Hello everybody, Daniil back in another video. Alright guys, it is time to preview the second semi-final of the Australian Open 2024 between Alexander Zverev versus Daniil Medvedev. The 27 years old Daniil Medvedev versus the 26 years old Alexander Zverev. Basically two Russians going at each other. Even though that Zverev, we know he plays for Germany, but he is Russian. Exactly like me. I'm almost born in Sweden, but I'm not Swedish. I am Albanian. So, exactly the same scenarios for Sasha. He is Russian, even though he's born in Germany. What can we say about this matchup? This matchup is 11-7 to Daniil Medvedev. And Medvedev has won the last 5 out of 6. He has won out of the last 6 matches they've played each other. He has won 5 of them. And he is in 2 consecutive victories against Sasha Zverev. Daniil Medvedev, they both have had a not easy path to this semi-final. They have lost a lot of sets, both of them. Medvedev has lost 6 sets. Sasha has lost 6 sets. Both of them has played 2 5-set matches. And Medvedev is the player who has been down love to down in one match, which was the second round against Emil Rusovori, the Finnish guy. What can we say about this matchup, my tennis friends all around the world? When this matchup started back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, Sasha had the best start of them. He had 3 or 4 straight victories against Medvedev. And then Medvedev, because Medvedev, of course, back in 2017, when Sasha was defeating him 3-4 straight victories, he was not quite the same player. He was much worse 7 years ago than he is today, and what he became later on in his career. So it is pretty obvious why Sasha was defeating him pretty much in the beginning of their rivalry. But that changed with years. Medvedev raised his level and become a completely different player in later years in his career, and has turned around that matchup in the head-to-head, and now leads Sasha Zverev, like I said, 11-7, and has won the last 5 matches out of 6 meetings that they have played. But this will be the first ever match in a Grand Slam event. Alright, my tennis friends all around the world, which is pretty strange. They've been on tour for over 7-8 years, maybe even 10 years. Yeah, they've been on tour for over 10 years since they become professional tennis players, and they have never played in a Grand Slam match. Very strange. I find it very strange. Very strange. You could think that they should at least have played each other in the beginning, in early rounds of majors, but no, that has not happened either. So this will be the first ever meeting and a major. Medvedev is playing his 3rd Australian Open semi-final. Alexander Zverev is playing his 2nd Australian Open final since 2020, where he lost against Team in that 2020 Australian Open semi-final in 4 sets. Zverev. Medvedev, he's playing his 3rd Australian Open semi-final in 4 years. Yeah, this match is really, for me, it's a really difficult one. I will be honest with you, my tennis friends all around the world. It is 50-50. If you look Sasha Zverev's matches that he has won at Australian Open this year, man, he has been serving some tremendously good. He has been serving really good. He has been landing over 70% in all of his 5 matches. He has been landing his first serves. And his last 2 ones has been sky high. Because people forget that in his 4th round match against Nori, he was landing a crazy high percentage of first serves, which was 76% against Cam Nori. Sasha Zverev, which he came through in epic 5 sets, won the 5th set in a super tiebreaker, that you need to win 10 points. And then he peaked against Alcaraz, which we all remember yesterday, where he even raised his high percentage of first serve to 85%. Unbelievable. 85. That is the highest percentage of first serves Sasha Zverev has produced in the entire tournament. If you look Medvedev, he has not been serving over 70% in one single match in all of his 5 victories at Australian Open this year. He has been serving not even over 65%. He has been actually under 65% in his all matches. Medvedev. So coming to this match, I'm pretty confident that Zverev will serve more first serve in than Medvedev. Another thing that is maybe not strange, but because both of these two guys are top 5 players, if I'm not mistaken, if not top 5, top 10, 100% sure, on the tour who does most double faults of all players. That is true. On the tour, Sasha usually does more double faults than Medvedev, but on this particular event, Medvedev has done more double faults than Sasha. Just Medvedev, to watch Medvedev's last 2 matches, he did 10 double faults in the quarterfinal against Hurkacz, and he did 11 double faults in his 4th round match against Borges. Sasha, I believe, did only 1 double fault against Alcaraz, only 1, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe he did, I don't remember exactly how many double faults he did against Camnori, but he didn't do much, Sasha. 1 or 0, something like that, Sasha did against Camnori in a match that went to 5 sets. 1 or 0, something like that. So, coming to this match, Medvedev is doing much more double faults than Sasha. Medvedev is landing much less first serves than Sasha. Who is coming into this match with better form? It's hard to decide for me. Both, like I've said in the beginning of the video, both have lost 6 sets each. Both have played two 5-set matches each. So who is coming with better form? Hard to decide. I should say Zverev, because Zverev defeated Carlos Alcaraz, the world number 2, the 2 times Grand Slam champion, the super talented player from Spain. So for me, Zverev's victory over Carlos Alcaraz is much more impressive than Medvedev's victory over Hurkacz in the quarterfinal. So I should pick one player who is coming into this match with better form. It is Zverev. Who will win this battle? How will this match unfold? I believe that Zverev, like I said, will do more first serve in than Medvedev. I believe that Medvedev will do. I believe that Zverev will do less double faults than Medvedev. And also I believe Zverev, but who do I believe will win more points behind his first serve? I actually believe it will be Medvedev. I believe Medvedev will win more points behind his first serve. He will land less first serve in than Zverev, but I believe he will win more points behind his first serve, Medvedev. Because I believe Medvedev, he's more productive, he's more more offensive, because he's not, he just, I don't know, I have a feeling that Medvedev, he has better spot serves than Zverev. I don't know. I have that feeling. I don't know. Maybe you don't agree or agree. I don't know. But he wins. He wins a lot of points on his first serve. Because if you look at Zverev's first percentage of first serves against Alcaraz, he lands 85% of first percentage of first serves, which is crazy high, sky high. But he wins 73%. It is high, but it is not like, considering how many first serves he lands, he lost pretty much a lot of points behind his first serve, Zverev. It was not like he was landing. It was not like he was winning over 80% when his first serve, Zverev. And that has to do a lot with Carlos. Carlos is such a good returner. It is so difficult winning points against Carlos immediately after landing the first serve, because he almost always gets a racket on the ball, at least almost always. And that is the case with Medvedev as well. Medvedev, he's a pretty good returner, stays far behind the baseline to hit his returns and to try to get into the rallies. And when they get into the rallies, I don't think Zverev will have an easy time attacking Medvedev as he could attack Carlos, because Carlos plays with higher net clearance, with more topspin, with more RPM on the ball than Medvedev does. Medvedev's ball, we all know he's a flat hitter, Medvedev, both forehand and backhand, especially with the backhand side when he can hit that cross-court backhand, Medvedev, and that stays really low. So Zverev, he will not have easy time in attacking Medvedev as he could attack Carlos, because of Medvedev will give a different ball to Zverev. So Medvedev will do a lot of returns into play, I believe. And when the rally will start, I believe that Zverev will have troubles winning those first serves, winning those rallies. You could see the match between Medvedev and Hurkacz. Hurkacz was winning the short rally lengths. Hurkacz was winning and he was winning the short rally lengths pretty good. It was not even close, the short rally lengths between Hurkacz and Medvedev. The middle rally lengths were more even, more close. But Medvedev was outclassing Hurkacz in the long rally lengths, the 9+ shot rallies. That is the case between Medvedev and Zverev as well. Zverev's chance is here, exactly like it was against Carlos, to do a lot of first serves in, over 80%, and to keep the rally lengths short, like Hurkacz did. At least Hurkacz almost succeeded. He lost in the end, the 5th 6-4, but Hurkacz did a good job in winning the short and middle rally length against Medvedev. Zverev needs to do the same. And for him to do that, he needs to be offensive behind his first serve. And Zverev he's not always offensive behind his first serve. He can sometimes be passive, especially in the bigger points, like break points, set points, or when he is to serve out matches, like we saw against Alcaraz, when Zverev tried to serve out the match in the third set and became passive and nervous. So I believe Zverev will make a lot of first serves in, like he has done the entire tournament. I believe Zverev will do for sure over 70% of his first serves, but I don't think that Zverev will do over 80% of his first serves. I believe Zverev maybe peaked a match too early. Not that it was bad to peak against Carlos. So that is not what I mean. He needed to peak against Carlos, but can Zverev do the same kind of a performance in 2 consecutive matches back to back? I doubt it, especially on the serve department. I don't think Zverev will land over 80% first serve in against Medvedev. He will land over 70% first serve in, but that will not be enough for Zverev to win the match. For Zverev to win the match, he needs to be landing over 80%. And if he lands over 80%, then I believe Zverev will win the match. But I don't think Zverev will land over 80% first serve in. I think he will land under 80%, between 70 to 80% first serve in Zverev, and then Medvedev will take his teeth into the rallies. And Zverev has firepower, both from forehand and backhand, especially from backhand side, but Zverev's forehand, I don't trust it. That is his weak shot. He can hit it good, he can hit it big, but he can get really nervous with that shot. He can make unforced errors with that shot. So I think Medvedev will attack Zverev's forehand side. And on the backhand, who will win the backhand battle? Both have great backhands, but Zverev has a more powerful backhand than Medvedev. So in the end of the day, I believe that Medvedev will win the serve and and return dynamic battle. The serve return battle, I think Medvedev will win. I think Medvedev will win more points behind his first serve than Zverev. And I think Medvedev will even win more points behind his second serve than Zverev. And I think Medvedev will do a cleaner match than Zverev because I think Medvedev will have more chances to break serve than he had against Hubi Hurkacz, because Hurkacz is a tremendously good server. Tremendously. Hubi Hurkacz has a bigger serve than Zverev, according to me. At least Hubi Hurkacz is a better spot server than Zverev. Zverev lands more first serve than the Hurkacz. At least he has done this tournament. But Zverev's spot server, Zverev's spots are not as good as Hubi Hurkacz. So I think that Medvedev will have a lot of, he will take his teeth into Zverev's service games, and he will protect his serves better than what Zverev will protect his. I don't know, that is my scenario, that is my analysis. And when Zverev will be forced to use his second serve, it is there I believe Medvedev will punish him. Because if you see Zverev second serve against Alcaraz, yeah, he was really good in protecting his second serve, Zverev, for 2 sets, the first and the second set. But he barely needed to use it. To use his second serve against Alcaraz. He used his second serve against Alcaraz in the first set 2 times, won both of those 2 points. He used his second serve against Alcaraz in the second set 2 times. He won both of those points. 100% Zverev was winning his second serves in the first and the second set. It was a different story in the third and the fourth set. In the third set, Zverev won 44% of his second serves. 4 points out of 9 points that he used. He used his second serve in the third set, Zverev 9 times, and won 4 of those points, 44%. And in the fourth set, Zverev, he won 0 points behind his second serve. The reason why he came away and won the fourth set was because he served tremendously good. He landed so many first serves in the fourth set. 88% Zverev lands his first serve in the fourth set. So that is a testament to me that when Zverev is landing his second serve, he's in trouble. And I believe that Medvedev will see much more second serves in the semi-final from Zverev's racket than what Alcaraz did. That is my feeling. So this makes me believe that Medvedev will win more points behind his first serve and more points behind his second serve than what Zverev will do against Medvedev. So that is one key that I believe why Medvedev will win the match. The other key is I trust in Medvedev more mentally. I just trust more in Medvedev mentally. I don't know why. He has been in 5 Grand Slam finals before, in 2 Australian Open finals, and in 3 US Open finals. So Zverev has been in only 1 Grand Slam final in his career, which was 4 years ago at US Open against Dominic Thiem, 2020. So, and the head-to-head, we should not forget 11-7 in favor for Medvedev, and he has won 5 out of the last 6 meetings between them. But this is their first Grand Slam match. They are facing each other. This will be their first best of 5 set match. They're facing each other, and Zverev is coming into this match with sky-high confidence after beating Carlos Alcaraz in one of his best performances in his career, at least when it comes to in the serving department. So if Zverev can have the same serving day like he had against Carlos Alcaraz, I'm confident that Zverev will win. But I just have the feeling that Zverev will not be able to serve as great, as superior as he did against Carlos Alcaraz. So, but I think this match will be really close. I'm not at all sure who will win this fight. I believe this match will be closer than the first semi-final between Djokovic and Sinner. Maybe I will be wrong. Of all these 4 semi-final candidates that we have, everybody can beat everybody. I predicted Djokovic to beat Sinner Sinner can definitely defeat Djokovic. I will not be shocked, I will not be surprised at all if Sinner defeats Djokovic. Not at all. I am predicting Medvedev to defeat Zverev. I am doing that, but I will not be shocked, I will not be surprised at all if Zverev comes out all guns blazing and defeats Medvedev and serves out and serves lights out with his serves and defeats Medvedev. I will not be shocked at all. So I am predicting that Medvedev defeats Zverev in 5 sets. That's what I'm doing. I believe we will get a Grand Slam final between Novak Djokovic versus Daniil Medvedev on Sunday. But we can have all kind of scenarios. We can have Sinner versus Zverev as well. We can have Zverev versus Djokovic as well. So we can have all kind of scenarios. But I am predicting that we will see a Novak Djokovic versus Daniil Medvedev Grand Slam final on Sunday. I believe that Medvedev will come through Zverev in 5 sets. It will be really, really close. It will be a toss-up who will win this match, but I'm giving my slightest edge to Daniil Medvedev. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, peace!